Today, let's make sweet and sour chicken. Now this version, we are going to fry our chicken pieces so they're nice and crispy before we toss it into a delicious from scratch made sweet and sour sauce. Let's get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do is prep my ingredients. I like to measure out everything because this is a stir fry dish and it does go quickly. I'm also going to chop our main ingredient, some chicken. I've got some chicken breast here, but you could also use thighs if that's what you've got or that's what you prefer. So I'm gonna chop these into about 1-inch pieces. We're also gonna chop our vegetables. For this dish, I'm using a yellow onion, red bell pepper, and a green bell pepper. Now for your veggies, you also wanna cut these in about 1-inch pieces. Essentially, we are trying to make everything be about the same size. Now I've got an 8-ounce can of canned pineapple chunks. You could also use fresh pineapple, but this is easier because I want the pineapple pieces as well as the juice for the sauce. So, like I said, to prepare so I don't mess this up, I am going to drain that juice and I'm going to use this in my sauce, but I'm also gonna use the pineapple chunks in the actual dish. One more piece of prep. We're also gonna lightly beat a large egg. Again, just have everything prepared and make it so much easier. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna season our chicken pieces with a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Make sure those pieces get covered. I'm gonna set that to the side while I prepare my batter. First, I'm gonna wash my hands though. Next, we're gonna go ahead and create our batter. So I've got some all-purpose flour, as well as some cornstarch. This is what helps give you that nice crispier chicken. I'm also gonna add a little bit of baking powder and I'm gonna whisk that together. I'm gonna take my beaten egg as well as that really cold water and slowly mix it into this batter. It's gonna be lumpy at first. We're just gonna keep adding more water until it becomes like a thicker mixture, because this is what we're gonna coat our chicken in. And this should be your consistency, kind of like a really thin pancake batter. The next thing we want to do is coat our chicken pieces in this batter. So I'm going to go ahead and just add a few pieces at a time. I'm going to use a fork to kind of just make sure those pieces get covered. And then I've got this other cutting board here. Put a little bit of parchment paper on it, but what I'm going to do is with each piece, I'm going to coat them fully in the batter, and then I'm going to actually rest them on this board and let them chill out there while I preheat my oil. All right, so our chicken pieces are well coated in our batter, and so we're gonna just let this chill out while we prep our oil to be fried or for frying. So let's move to the stove. So you wanna get your pan that you're gonna be frying in, and you wanna add about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of oil. So my oil has reached about a temp of 350, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop my chicken pieces in here in a single layer. Carefully drop them in like one at a time so that they don't clump together. You're gonna allow these to fry for about 4 to 6 minutes. I'm gonna have to do mine in batches. Now that our chicken pieces have floated to the top, it's been about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this first batch. Nice and golden. And I'm gonna go ahead and set that on a rack to dry while I continue to fry more batches. So all our chicken pieces are fried. As you can see, they look nice and golden. I like to double fry mine. This is optional. Like if you're like, I don't care, because the chicken's gonna get soft in the sauce anyways. But if you want it a little bit extra crispy, increase your heat to about 370, and then just drop those pieces of chicken back in there, because we're gonna do just a quick 40-second fry for these. So I want them really extra crispy. Drop them in just for a few seconds. All right, pull them right back out. And so this is just to give them a little bit extra crisp. Now that our chicken is resting, I'm gonna go ahead and build my sauce. So I've got some ketchup that is gonna be the base of my sweet and sour sauce. And this one is loosely based off of sweet and sour sauce that I like to make just randomly for my daughter. But this is what we're gonna use in our sauce. I'm also going to add some granulated sugar. We're also gonna add some rice vinegar, soy sauce, that reserved pineapple juice from the can that we use. And for some flavor, we're gonna add a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of ginger powder. And we're gonna just whisk that. So this is gonna be prepared and ready for when we get to the stove to do all our stir frying. Because what we don't want to do is be out here stir frying and be mad when we're trying to like grab these little ingredients together. And the good thing is that because this isn't touching any raw ingredients, you feel free to taste it. See if you like it. If you don't like it, it's whatever. But this is how I make it. Back to the stove top. Is my camera going? Oh, I got another camera. Cameras. So I've got my oven preheating on medium-high heat. I'm gonna go ahead and drop in those onions. I'm just gonna give these a quick start. So I'm just gonna stir these for about 1 to 2 minutes, give them a little bit of caramelization. Then we're gonna add our red and green bell peppers. Cook that for about 2 to 3 minutes. Give these a nice little stir. So it's been about 4 minutes. You can see the char on my veggies. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my sauce at this point. And I'm also gonna add, so I'm gonna let that cook for about just a minute to help soften those vegetables just a little bit more. I turn my heat down to medium, the way my stove is. If I just leave it at this heat, all that sauce is gonna just simmer away in a second. And I'm also gonna add in my pineapple chunks, let that kind of simmer in there as well. So it's been about a minute and I'm gonna go ahead and add in a cornstarch slurry to thicken up my sauce. While this is bubbling, I'm gonna go ahead and pour in that cornstarch. And mix it in. And it's gonna pretty much thicken immediately. And you don't need to cook this for too long. I'd say give it about a minute, 30 seconds to a minute. This is that golden fried chicken that we had earlier. So beautiful. Go ahead and add all of those crispy chicken pieces to that sauce. Stir it in. And when I make this, I don't want a super saucy like sauce. I just want enough of this sauce to hug all the chicken, hug all the veggies. You just make sure you get your skillet and stir all the chicken. So you want to make sure every single piece of chicken is covered in that delicious sauce. I can't wait to eat it. And there you have it. We have made our sweet and sour chicken. Nice and glossy. All right, now for the taste test. That is good. Guys, until the next time. Bye.